Hey guys, Justin with Ready Business Systems. Just wanted to show you guys our career resource center we put together here. It's out in the pit where our trucks go every day. We have our employee of the month here, quote of the month, our values, mission statement. We can reference the guys to go here if they're standing around in the morning, things they can do. And then we have this is our monthly bonus board. So it has each week of the month, and beneath it has the number of complaints that week. So they start off with $400 down here, right? Each crew starts with $400 allowance for the month. If they get a complaint, it's minus 100, and if they're above budget hours, it's minus 100. So in this case, budget hours BH is 73, and it actually took them 73.4. No complaints, but they lost $100. This crew down here, 0 complaints, and their budget hours are higher than their actual hours. This is pay hours is what PH stands for. So budget hours, pay hours, complaints. So these guys were under budget. Orange is under budget on their work. So they still have their $400. So that's our monthly bonus system that's been working out pretty well for us. Then we have crew notices here. Anything we want to post for the week or the month. And this is our contact list for who you contact for what. And then here's where things go. Where should I put what? When they're looking for stuff. And here we have different drop boxes for the crews. So this is where they drop their keys. This is where they can pick up some door hangers. This is where they get property damage forms. This is the time off request QR code. Then we have completed timesheets. These are backups to our digital ones. We have them text to the office because actually we use a system in the Philippines that goes through here and compares to our timesheets in our software. We have blank timesheets and we have receipts. So everything the guys would need. Down here we have a extra trimmer line, 2-stroke oil. So the guys come here, get what they need, so they don't need to be going back and forth. And over here we also have our yard signs that the guys put out and send pictures. So yeah, pretty excited we got this together. It's been working well. Everything's in one place. Let me know your thoughts. So on our career resource center, we have this budget hours and actual hours, which is how we're coming up with our bonus. And I was going to show you guys how we're getting our budget and actual hours. So our actual hours is simply coming from payroll. So we take the guys that were working on that crew and the time they punched in and the time they punched out and subtract lunch. And this is the actual hours they worked for the week. The problem in Service Autopilot is that you can't see anything except for the time on the job unless you're doing the drive time. But there's also no budget for that is the problem. So what we do is, again, like I said, our actual hours we're getting straight from the timesheet. So we know these are the actual hours we paid them. For the budget hours, this is going to be not only the time on the jobs, their budget for the jobs, also their drive time, time getting ready in the morning, time to fuel, time to dump, time to clean their trucks. So this is where the budget hours comes from. So this is something I've struggled with to find a solution for, and I finally did, and I want to share with you guys what I came up with. So if we go to dispatch board here, we have some filters saved here for customer jobs only. I'm looking at just this orange crew. So the budget hours, these are just the jobs themselves. So we have the budget hours on those jobs themselves. So that's pretty straightforward. On top of that, we also have, if we click here to budget jobs, we have the times that we have available for other unbillable items, such as driving. We have the meetings in the morning. We have a half an hour budgeted. We have the tasks in the morning, our fuel time. If they quit and repairs, they have to report those. We credit them budget hours for that because that stuff wasn't budgeted for us. We'll give them hours because we don't want them to be penalized because their equipment breaks. We have drive time, et cetera, each day. So we came up with these numbers from this under here on billable time. The drive time, we have someone who's actually going in. They're remotely in the Philippines, and they're logging in, and they're putting in how long they actually drove each day. So if you look at Orange Crew here, on each day of the week, this is being live updated as we go now. So the numbers are a little different. But this time here is how much they actually drove for the week. So we know that's the budget time for the drive. Yes, there could be a little bit of traffic or what have you, but if they're driving efficiently, that should be accurate, pretty accurate for the drive time. So we have that right here. If I go down for each crew, we have it. We have the drive time. The weekly meetings, it's a half an hour. over 4 days of work, so that's 0.13 hours a day. This is clean, prep, load briefs. This is briefing with their manager, loading the truck, cleaning the truck, and doing their morning checklist, making sure they have their oil, making sure their lights work, checking their tires, etc. And you have dump fuel. We plan on dumping twice a week. This item right here can be further broken down over here. So weekly meeting, here's a breakdown of the time that we spend on each, that they're allocated for each one of these tasks. So what we do to get the total budget hours over here for the week is we're taking the unbillable time and we're adding the budget times on the job. So this gives us the total budget hours, including all the unbillable time, driving, etc. So these guys can get ahead by being efficient on those tasks. If they come back to the shop because they forgot something, obviously that's going to increase their budget hours because now their drive time goes up. So we know how long everything should take, and then we have the actual hours from what they're getting paid. So I'm really happy with this system. I think it's working really well. Feel free to reach out if you have any questions. Thanks.